Yoshi of the track team, boys track team. Good morning, bud. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me
how's
on.
it going, man? No problem. Thanks for joining us. You out there at the Bridgeton Relays?
Yep, right here waiting on the benches.
There you go. What's the atmosphere out there like? Got to be getting moving out there, right? I mean, it's going to start pretty soon.
Yeah, about to. It's kind of cloudy, a bit windy, but otherwise pretty nice conditions.
Pretty good day for running?
Yep, I would say so.
Let's talk about the Egg Harbor Township boys track team a little bit. Huge win for you guys this week on Wednesday. You took down Oakcrest for the first time in 6 years and snapped their 48 meet win streak in the Cal. What was that like on Wednesday night?
Yeah, it was kind of a surreal moment at the time. Yeah, as you said, this was going back to like before I even started running at the high school, and every year coaches would give like a little pep talk the week of, but this year it was kind of special because they didn't really talk about it much. It was just a confident feeling we had going in and just to get the job done. So it was a nice reward for all the work we've been putting in throughout the whole year.
Yeah, I know. I talked to some of the guys that night, and they said you gave Coach Smitty the Gatorade shower. It was pretty exciting post meet. Anyway, I know you guys kind of downplayed a little bit going into the meet, but obviously an exciting time in your career, right?
Yeah, definitely. It was a meet we've been looking forward to, and definitely meets afterwards that we're going to be working up to. That this kind of like transitioned into it.
Where's the confidence level of this team? You guys are obviously undefeated so far this year and really looking to do some big things once the sectional meet comes around in May. Where's this team at? I know you have a lot of great athletes on that team, and it seems to me like there's a real feeling of, hey, let's go out and win a sectional championship and really do some great things individually in the postseason as well.
Right. That's always our mindset going into every season. We want to make it to the very top when we can. There's a matter of confidence, but we're not overconfident about anything. There's always the work you have to put in and the matter of getting the job done at the meet. So we're just going in with the same mindset to put our best out there.
Who's a better distance runner, yourself or Eric Barnes?
I would say Eric is definitely better at the shorter ones, like the 8 and the mile. I think I might have him at the longer ones, like the 2 mile.
How much do you guys train together?
Very often. B squad, a lot of times the distance runs, and we're always together. Even with workouts, our coach might modify them slightly, but we're always together.
They kind of leave you guys on your own. Hey, go run some miles, right?
Pretty much.
What makes him such a good runner? I know he's one of the top guys in the Cape Atlantic League, not only in track but in cross country.
I definitely have to say mentally he's really a strong runner. He always has. He's always a very competitive guy. He wants that win, and you could always see it in him when he has like the final kick because he knows how to really lay it out there and make sure he gets what he can done.
Now, give us some inside information. What do you guys chat about when you're on these 3-4 mile practice runs?
It's really whatever comes to mind. A lot of times, stories about I don't know, other runs we might have had, or really just what happens in school. It's kind of just a break from the stress that we build up like all day, and just kind of relax and have fun.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique thing with distance runners. You kind of really get to know a classmate and a teammate pretty well when you're out there on 3, 4, 5 mile practice runs, and a little bit different than sprinters. They're kind of in their own world a little bit sometimes.
Right. I would have to say you get to know a lot more about what goes on in their lives, like some incident that happened at work or something, or like what they've been up to, or like the new order of spikes they placed or something like that.
Now, Coach Smith said you're one of the guys challenging to be valedictorian this year for the end of the school year. What's the pressure of that like, and how does that compare to a big track meet?
Honestly, the pressure seems a lot less on that than in track. I find myself, I'd say, equally motivated in both academics and sports, but at the same time, I like to pressure myself more in track just to get. It's a different feeling. Like, I'd say more rewarding.
Now, how competitive are the students going for the number one overall spot compared to athletes? I know those kids who are trying to get that valedictorian spot, they're pretty competitive, right?
Yeah, I have to say this was one of the most competitive years we've had in our high school, and it's going. There's been a lot of talk about that as well. It's just we motivate each other every day, and it's friendly. It's nothing too serious beyond that, and it's just a good way to keep our grades up and just prepare ourselves for what's to come ahead in college.
Have you decided on a college yet?
I'm still in the process, but I've been narrowing it down, probably leaning towards Rutgers or Pitt at the moment.
Now, in terms of the academic side, when you're up there at the top, how much interest do you get from colleges? Is it kind of like being recruited as an athlete?
I wouldn't say it's the same level. There's definitely your merits where you can look towards like higher reach schools and actually consider them to be a very nice option. But in the end, there's just as many competitive kids out there as there is for sports. So it's really about what you want to put forward.
Now, how do you balance all that? I know you must have a pretty big workload in terms of the classes, and I'm sure you're not just coasting senior year and taking easy classes. So how do you balance all that? I mean, you go to school all day, then you're at track, and sometimes you have a track meet maybe down in Bridgeton or whatever, or far away in Millville, and you're not getting home till 7, 8, 9 at night. How do you balance all that and keep the grades up?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. There's been plenty of like very late nights, but I do like the fact that I started doing track because it just gave me a sense of time management. So I really know how to balance myself out. Really like spacing out my work and getting it done beforehand, so it's not a matter of cramming it all in one night.
We're talking with Aditya Joshi. Did I say your name right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Senior at Egg Harbor Township on the track team. Aditya, what's the track team like? I mean, you're kind of getting athletes from all kind of different sports. You got guys like yourself who are real high in the academics and a distance runner, and then on the same token, you've got Dante Moore, who's a running back on the football team. So a lot of different kind of personalities and athletic backgrounds. Kind of neat thing about track is all these kids coming together from different backgrounds, right?
Right. Yeah, I'd say we have a very diverse team. You have your kids who are like the 250 shot putters to kids who are like 130 soaking wet like me. But besides that, I really love the team. We have an amazing bunch of people that really just keep a smile on your face, but at the same time, we all have this crazy motivation to just win, and we bring it all together, and it's amazing what we can do at practice and really at meets themselves.
Good stuff, Aditya. Good luck today, and good luck the rest of the season. Thanks for taking a few minutes to join us here on the South Jersey Sports Report. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much.
You got it, man. Have a good weekend.
You too.
That was Aditya Joshi, distance runner, senior from Egg Harbor Township, also in the running to be valedictorian. So we thank him for taking a few minutes before the Bridgeton Relays.